This is Wendy Leonard with Rhode Island Nutrition Therapy. I'm going to do a little educational video on artificial sweeteners. So this one goes out to all of you who love your Diet Coke or your Diet Pepsi or your Diet Green Tea or your Light and Fit yogurt. This one's for you. So what happens when we have those artificial sweeteners? Well, as soon as you have that first sip of your Diet Coke, your body actually thinks that it's sugar. So it starts responding as though it is. So your pancreas starts releasing the hormone insulin to lower your blood sugars, but there is nothing to lower. So what happens when that blood glucose level drops is you start looking for something that's going to increase it. So that typically would be a carbohydrate. So the old stereotype about going to McDonald's and ordering the Big Mac and the large fries and the Diet Coke isn't so far off from the truth. So what happens if you don't go for that Big Mac and those large fries? Then what your body does is it has to respond to those glucose levels that are dropping. And so your body will release glucose into the blood from storage in your muscles and your liver. And that storage is called glycogen. So your body can take care of itself. However, it's almost like this false mechanism, and it's almost like this engine that you're revving and you're also slamming the brakes at the same time. So short term, maybe you're saving 50 or 100 calories. Long term, you burnt this engine out, and you only get one engine. So you need to take care of it. The research is showing that this is making us more insulin resistant, and that's also contributing a contributing factor to obesity. So another thing about artificial sweeteners, they are 1,000 times sweeter than regular sugar, sometimes even more than that. And so when we're drinking our Diet Coke every day, we get used to that really intense sweet taste. And so when we go to have something that has regular sugar in it, it's just not sweet enough. So maybe we go and we have a cookie over at our friend's house or something, and there's a plate of cookies. Well, one cookie isn't going to be enough because we're just used to that sweet flavor, and so we're going to go for like 10 cookies. So this can sabotage your weight loss. So what are some better alternatives? Well, one thing we can do is actually try to get used to not having as much sugar in our diet, going cold turkey or slowly cutting back. The other thing is stevia. Stevia is still a processed product out there, like Truvia, something probably most of you have seen. It's processed, however, it doesn't have the same kind of insulin response that these other artificial sweeteners do. And then honey. Honey's another sweetener. It's about the same amount of calories as sugar, however, it doesn't have the same insulin response, and it does have some healing properties to it. It is an anti-inflammatory. So those are some other options you can use. Anyways, check out my website.